Camaro Z28, and we're going to be undercoating the car.
In case you guys don't know what undercoat is, it's a protective rubberized material that you can either spray or roll on the underneath of your car. That's going to do a couple things for you. It's going to either protect against rust and corrosion, as well as protect it from debris, rocks, that sort of thing that may get underneath your car.
And in our case, we'll be using this Duplicolor spray-on undercoat since we're cheap asses and don't really have much money to work with. So yeah, this should work. Let's go. Why don't we get started?
Here's the tools you're going to need. First of all, you're going to need a jack stand and a jack to jack up your car. Or if your car is already on the lift because it's missing an engine, that could be the case. Alright, next tools you're going to need is wire brush, scrapers to remove rust on your car if you have any. For us, we're going to be removing rust on the rear diff because it's a little rusty. After you get that all done, clean the car we're going to be using a pressure washer, brake clean, and rags to clean the underside of the car. That way it sticks good. Next, you're going to want to dry your car. We're going to be using compressed air and towels to dry the underside. Afterwards, we want to use tape. Tape is going to limit overspray so you don't get undercoat all over the places you don't want undercoat. Finally, we're going to be using the actual undercoat. Show you how to do that. Lastly, you untape your car and go for a drive. Or don't. After you get your car jacked up in the air, this is an optional step, but we're going to be taking my wheels off because I don't want to get oversprayed.
I turn my head to the sky, focus one thought at a time. I do not like the little things under my tongue, but sleep. It couldn't be a longer time. I feel like I am walking blind. I have no arrival time. There are no legible signs.
Now we're going to start power washing the car.
One eternity later.
The next step after the car is completely dry is to tape everything you don't want to get overspray on. Yeah, everything we have taped off is everything we don't want to get overspray on. The exhaust you don't want to get overspray on because it'll just melt right back off. All of my performance bars and stuff like that I have back here are taped off. And I think we're ready to go. So when we spray this stuff, we're going to be spraying it evenly among everything that's on the body of the car and some other things like the diff. We're going to spray one coat, let it dry, and then spray another coat. New can.
New can. Laying down that second coat.
Okay, so we waited overnight for the undercoat to dry. Now, time to remove the tape and see our final result. In conclusion, the undercoat turned out great. I had my engine, transmission, drive shaft, exhaust out of the car, so it made it easier for me to get to the tight spaces. But for other people, they might just have to do more taping. I like those shots.